Hey y'all, it's Marsha, and I can't wait to show you just how easy it is to make this honey butter garlic chicken. So let's jump right into it. So as always, when it comes to quick stir fries, I always like to make my sauce first. So to a small bowl, I'm adding in some honey. Next, I'm adding in a little bit of soy sauce, and I am using low sodium soy sauce. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of rice vinegar just to balance all the sweetness out. Next, I'm adding in some chili garlic sauce. And you guys, this is my favorite ingredient in the sauce because it gives it so much flavor. So if you can, I definitely wouldn't skip that part. Then to finish it all out, I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken broth. So I'm gonna stir this together, and this is gonna be our sauce that we're gonna use later. So just sit it to the side, and then you're gonna move on to your chicken breast. So I have 2 large chicken breasts. Mine were pretty thick, so I like to go ahead and just flatten it out just a little bit to make it even and so it can cook evenly when it's time to cook. So I added a little bit of parchment paper on top, and then I'm just gonna pound it out with my meat pounder just to even it out just a little bit. So once I've done that, it's time to cut it up. So I like to cut it in strips first, and then I'm gonna turn it to the side and I'm gonna cut it into 1-inch bite-sized pieces. And this is gonna be our chicken pieces for our honey garlic chicken. So just continue to cut all the chicken breasts. Once you're done with the first one, you can move on to the second one. But if you wanna use boneless, skinless chicken thighs instead, you can. I'm a chicken breast type of girl, so I always use chicken breast, but you can certainly use boneless, skinless chicken thighs instead. Then once your chicken is cut up, go ahead and add it to a bowl so you can get ready to season it. So I totally forgot to cut my camera back on when I added my seasoning. So I'm gonna list on the screen all the spices that I use for the seasoning of this chicken breast. Basically, it was a little bit of salt, pepper, paprika, and I believe garlic powder, but I'm gonna add it on the screen. Then I added just a little bit of flour, just a little bit, because we're gonna lightly coat these chicken breast pieces just to give it a little bit of texture. So I either use all-purpose flour or cornstarch to coat my chicken pieces. And I wouldn't skip this step. If you do want to use something gluten-free, you can, but I do like to lightly coat that chicken. Next, it's time to move on to our skillet. So I have a large skillet on top of the stove. I added a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of butter. I like the combination of those two. Then it's time to add my chicken pieces. And so we just want to break that chicken up and spread it out evenly so everything cooks at the same time. You're gonna wanna cook this chicken between medium to medium high heat. You don't want your heat to be too high because you don't wanna burn the chicken, but it's very important not to overcook this chicken, especially if you're using chicken breast, because you can easily overcook it and dry it out. So I only cook my chicken breast for about 3 minutes on the first side. Then I'm gonna turn it over and cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes on the second side. And trust me, that's all you need. The chicken is cut up very small, so they cook very fast and very quickly. So again, be sure not to overcook your chicken pieces. Once I've flipped all of my chicken pieces over again, I'm just gonna let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on the opposite side. And it should start to look golden brown just like this. So yummy. You wanna actually eat it just like this, but don't eat none of this chicken yet, you guys, because we gotta make our sauce. So once your chicken pieces are done, just go ahead and remove it from the skillet to a plate to the side, and then we're gonna move on to our sauce. So I have a little bit of butter left over in my skillet. I'm also gonna add another tablespoon of butter because we're gonna go ahead and saute our garlic. Again, this is a honey butter garlic chicken recipe, you guys. So I have 4 cloves of garlic that I've already minced. I am using fresh garlic because it tastes really good with this recipe. You do want to just saute that garlic for about 30 to 40 seconds because you don't want your garlic to burn. So quickly saute it for a few seconds. Then it's time to add that sauce. We've already made it, so that's one step already done. Take that reserved sauce and pour it into your garlic butter mixture on the skillet. And then you're just gonna carefully stir that together, and then we're gonna let this simmer on medium-low heat. So turn your heat down, Let your sauce simmer just for a minute or two. It's going to start to thicken and reduce. Then we're going to add that chicken in. So add in your cooked chicken, and you're going to start to stir that around in the sauce. So I'm stirring it because I want all of my chicken pieces to be fully coated with this sauce. Now, it may not look like it's enough sauce, but trust me, once everything is fully coated and you're starting to let your chicken simmer and cook in that sauce, it will be plenty. It'll be more than enough sauce. So just stir everything around and watch the magic come together, you guys. So I like to let this simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes on medium-low heat. And as you can see, the sauce is bubbling up over the chicken and it's soaking in. It's so good, you guys. So let it simmer for about 3 minutes so it's all fully soaked in with that sauce. And guess what, you guys? This recipe is done. That's it. That's all it takes. So you can go ahead and toss in some green onions on top if you want, or you can leave it out. But I like to serve this honey butter garlic chicken over top jasmine white rice. That's my favorite to use with this recipe. You can certainly use brown rice, or you can use steamed vegetables, whatever you like. But I hope you try this recipe out. Let me know down in the comments if you plan on trying this one out soon. And as always, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you never miss when I post a new recipe. Until next time, friends, I'll see you later.